So I think that we can all agree that one of the least fun, least pleasant, least enjoyable things ever is having some sort of significant and really uncomfortable digestive imbalance or digestive disturbance. This could be caused by a virus, a bacteria, or just from eating bad food or eating contaminated or dirty foods. So what I'm going to do in this video is share with you a really simple solution and strategy to help overcome that, to help restore balance, and thus get back to a place that's much more comfortable, much more pleasant. So it's really quite simple and really is just a multi-pronged approach. The first thing and the most important thing to me would be consuming some bentonite clay. Now you can get a liquid bentonite clay like this bottle, which contains just bentonite clay and water. You can get this 16-ounce bottle for like $6. And I've seen them at even mainstream grocery stores like Kroger's, which depending on where you are in the country, you may not actually even have those or even heard of them before. But if you're from the Midwest, somewhere around there in the United States, you've heard of that before. But even other grocery stores are starting to have natural food sections which carry this. From there, natural food stores will have it, Whole Foods will have it, Amazon and a myriad of other websites will have it as well for really cheap and really inexpensive. And again, it's just a liquid, so you can take it, literally drink it right from the bottle, chase it with some water, and you're good to go. Taste is pretty pleasant, just really bland and earthy, literally. So it's really easy to take and it's really cheap. How it works and what it does is that clay has a really strong adsorbent action, meaning you can sort of pull things to it, pull toxins to it, pull impurities to it. And a lot of animals instinctively eat clay in certain times of the year, or instinctively whenever they eat a food which contains high amounts of alkaloids, high amounts of poisons, or high amounts of toxic substances, because they understand that the clay will help pull these things from their body and help them eliminate them naturally and easily. Also, clay has been shown to help pull radiation and heavy metals and other toxins from the body, so it really makes sense as a simple, straightforward cleansing and detoxification solution, especially if we have some sort of significant disturbance in our digestive tract caused by a virus, a bacteria, or even bad food. But whenever we take this, we want to make sure to drink extra water, and especially if we're having some sort of issue, usually water is helpful, and especially with the clay because it has an absorbent action, and it's really an essential part of the process. So secondary to the clay and supportive to the clay would also be large doses of probiotics. Especially if there's a bacterial imbalance in the system, getting large doses of probiotics or beneficial bacteria is extremely helpful and extremely beneficial. So what I don't mean is go to the health food store, buy a bottle and just take the dosage. Oh, I'll just take a capsule, that'll help. In reality, you need to take half the bottle all the way up to that entire bottle to make a real significant difference. And if you think about it, it's usually $20 or $30, which is really not that much, in contrast with how horrible we usually feel when going through these sort of things, and especially if it can really start to restore balance pretty quickly and easily. So that's really the two simple strategies. Number one, bentonite clay, which I said, again, you can get really cheaply, really easily, and it's good to just have around. Number two, high doses of probiotics. So even just those two things together can really help to restore balance to the system. Something that I've used actually this past week, for some reason there was just something that was going around. It didn't really affect me too majorly, it just had some minor imbalances that arose, whereas other people were, knocked out for days or laid out for days, so that was a good thing. But I noticed it was just kind of annoying dealing with the imbalance, so I took some clay. After a couple doses, things got back to normal, and now today everything is fine. Also, similar things that I've seen working with clients of mine and people I've worked with, pretty much everyone corroborates those similar results with clay. It just took me a couple days to actually remember, oh yeah, clay, boom. So that's why it's important to have it around and have it in your place so you can remember to use it. Because like many things, it doesn't help us if we don't use it, doesn't really benefit us unless we actually put it into our body. So hopefully that's been helpful. And again, while I have you here and while we're talking, I just want to remind you that today marks the official grand opening of the Hyperion Academy, which is something I've been working on a lot over the last couple of months, something I'm really excited to be releasing now. And it's open and now accepting memberships from today, the 24th, all the way until midnight on July the 31st. because on August 1st, the first live training program begins the first piece of the longevity blueprint. One thing that's pretty cool about the site is I just officially opened it today on Tuesday, yet last week I already had people signing up and registering. Even though the site wasn't even done yet, somehow they were able to find it on Google and just sign up, which is really cool. And because I was thinking to myself, oh yeah, I got to test the registration process, I got to test this, and then I go in to check the email to test it, and there was already people signed up. It's really cool because the site's already full of amazing, impactful, empowering content, and it's just really cool. So again, that's something I'm really excited about, something which is going to take what we've already done here on YouTube and just exponentially take it so much deeper and make it so much more profound and impactful. So if you've liked any of the videos that I put out over the last couple of years, you will definitely want to check out this website and definitely want to be a part of the Hyperion Academy. So if you have any questions or comments, post them below. And again, you can check the link below to check out the Hyperion Academy, and I'll talk to you soon.